Hi, everybody. Are you ready for some more book time? I'm going to do some reading today. I'm going to post this one on Facebook for the people that can't join us on Zoom. So let me switch the camera. Remember, I got this handy dandy camera so you can actually look at the book and I don't have to try to hold it up and read the words. The name of this book is 'Twas the Fright Before Christmas, and it was written by Judy Sierra and was illustrated by Will Hildenbrand. All right. This is a long book. I hope all the pictures show. It's the Fright Before Christmas. Let's move the camera a little bit so you can see that picture. 'Twas a midwinter's eve at the old haunted house. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The dragon had fallen asleep on the stair. The manor court snoozed in his favorite chair. In a pot by the fireplace, the French stew was steaming. Beside it, a bat dangled upside down, dreaming. There's the bat right there. The werewolf was snoring softly. His eyes were closed tight, while upon the divan, an old zombie dozed. The cat cuddled up in a ball in her lap, and the mummy was wrapped for a long winter's nap. Suddenly, I'm not sure you got to see the werewolf. He's right here. Suddenly, the werewolf awoke and he howled, "Arrgh! Somebody mangled my tail and I want to know who. I suspect, my dear Manicore, that it was you." "It couldn't be my fault," the Manicore wailed. "This cat scratched my nose. That's why I bit your tail. You'd bite something too if it happened to you." "It wasn't my fault," mewed the terrified cat. "The zombie was squeezing me, squishing me flat. You'd scratch something too if it happened to you." "My fault? Not remotely," the zombie declared. "That flip-flapping bat flew right into my hair. You'd squeeze something too if it happened to you." "It wasn't my fault," protested the bat. "The fiend flung his spoon and it hit me, ker-splat. You'd flip and flap too if it happened to you." "I had nothing to do with it," grumbled the fiend. "The mummy jumped into my ghastly cuisine. You'd fling something too if it happened to you." "How could it be my fault?" the mummy inquired. "The dragon's hot sneeze set my wrappings on fire. You jump in a stew if it happened to you." "It wasn't my fault," the dragon roared out. "Something fuzzy was scurrying aside of my snout. I know you'd sneeze too if it happened to you." "Little mouse," growled the werewolf, "it had to be you." "You tickled the dragon's nose, it's true, and made him sneeze a spark. Catch you!" Oh, That's when he set the mommy on fire. It landed on the mummy's shoe, and the mummy plunged into the stew. The fiend was splashed with its ghastly goo, and it flung the bat, and away she flew. That sounds like a mess, doesn't it? It mussed up the zombie's new hairdo. She squeezed the cat, who jumped into the manicore and made him chew my tail, and so I howled her. Now, wouldn't that be you if it happened to you? Oh, please, squeaked the mouse. I'm so frightfully sorry. Allow me to read you a sweet bedtime story. Not sweet, screeched the bat. Make it gruesome and gory. The mouse served them cocoa with marshmallow sauce. Top it off, yipped the werewolf, with mildew and moss. Ooh, that doesn't sound very tasty, does it? When their tummies were full and the story was done, when the snoring and dreaming had once more begun, the mouse tucked them in and turned off the light. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. That's a little different than the usual Christmas book we read, isn't it? How about I read one more? This is Christmas by Tom Booth. That little chipmunk. It was Christmas Eve, deep in the woods. The little chipmunk had a big question. You little chip right there. What is Christmas, Mama? He squeaked. Christmas is many things, little one. What do you think it means? The little chipmunk looked around. A badger was decorating his burrow with bright red berries. Is that Christmas? The chipmunk asked his mother. That is part of it. Look, there's a little baby badger right there. The chipmunk and his mother walked deeper into the woods, coming to the edge of a pond. Two ducks were sharing notes made of gold and copper leaves. Is that Christmas, Mama? That's part of it, too, his mother said. As they climbed a nearby tree, a family of beetles was carrying small presents wrapped in blades of grass. Is that Christmas? He asked. Yes, presents are part of Christmas, the chipmunk's mother told him. From the tallest branch, the chipmunk could see a family of geese singing carols in the sky. Is that Christmas, Mama? Yes, that's part of it too, his mother said with a smile. On their way back down the tree, the little chipmunk and his mother gathered acorns from the branches. He thought about what he had seen and what his mother had said. As the moon peeked over in the woods, the little chipmunk's mother tucked him into bed. Will I ever know Christmas? He asked. You will in time, she whispered. Oh, they're all curled up sleeping. The little chipmunk closed his eyes and fell asleep just before a chill swept past his tiny whiskers. Outside the burrow, the wind whooshed and the trees creaked and the forest dreamed. The next morning, the little chipmunk opened his eyes to a surprise. What does he see outside, I wonder? There's light coming into the burrow. He plopped his head through a thick blanket of soft, sparkling snow. That is a lot of snow. The little chipmunk could no longer see the badger's berries, the duck's notes, or the beetle's presents. All of it was gone. Suddenly, the geese's song ran throughout the winter sky. And all the animals gathered to sing and to play. The little chipmunk turned to his mother. This is Christmas, isn't it, Mama? Yes, little one. This is Christmas. That's a sweet book. This is a library book. You can take it out. I'll bring it back. And you can take it out of the library. It's called This is Christmas. Here you go. Actually, both of those were library books, and they'll be on the shelf at the library if you would like to take them out. You can put them on reserve. You can even call the library and ask one of us to pull it for you, and you can pick it up at the pickup window. I hope you have fun reading with me. Bye.